guys, Chris Roberts here, founder and CEO of Sterling Rhino Capital, and today I want to talk briefly about negotiating and how negotiating can sometimes feel like you're literally getting kicked in your teeth. It can be very challenging, it can be deflating, you can just feel like you're getting absolutely beat down. And it's funny because when I was a kid, I actually was literally beat down by a bunch of kids, and I remember the prospect of that occurring was just absolutely terrifying. The funny thing is, though, is once you've actually been beat down, you realize that there's actually light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not really as bad. You can actually take quite a beating and be just fine, and it's my belief that you will actually come out stronger on the other end. I know at least I did, and definitely built my confidence throughout the years. So I want you to think about real estate the same way. You are going to absolutely get your teeth kicked in. You're going to get beat down, and negotiating sometimes can absolutely feel that way. And what I want you to think about is, how do I create a win-win? How do I create a win for the other side? How do I create a win for me? And what's it going to take to get there? I'll give you one quick example. We were finishing up on a deal recently, and the owner basically said to me once we met in person that he was not going to do what he said he was going to do. And I said, basically, well, so you're lying then, you lied. And he looked at me and said, yeah, I lied. I'm not going to do what I said I was going to do. And that's kind of jarring, right? To actually be face-to-face with someone and then basically admit, yeah, I'm lying. But I had quickly recovered by kind of coming at him in a different way, and we discussed some other things that I had found on the property, and I was trying to kind of highlight a way that we could create a win-win, and gave him two options beyond the options we had. And what's funny is by the time we closed the deal, and this could have been in the rush of the close, we actually ended up with more money as a benefit to this particular negotiation than we would have had he just agreed in the first place. And it's funny because, again, he wasn't really sophisticated as it related to how multifamily worked and the cost of fixing things. He'd never sold a property, but just really was a stickler. So like he'd argue about, $50, but then we would go do repairs on things that would maybe be $1,500. It just didn't make sense. So don't assume things. Just try to win people over in your way of thinking by putting numbers and facts out there, and just try to create a win-win for both sides. And don't take it personal. Don't get upset, and be prepared for an actual beatdown and for people to offend you and be upset and a lot of attitude to come in, because that can happen. But just remember, take the emotion out of it and get back to the basics, and try to come to some sort of an agreement where you can both win, and at the end of the day close the deal. So I hope this video is helpful. Please share, like us, and look forward to the next video. You guys have a great day.